Good morning. For our final installment of Traveling with Exercise Dr. Sue's in Belize, we have a garden view with some squawking peacocks in the background, lots of birds chirping, lots of bugs that want to eat me. But I thought you might enjoy the sights and sounds with me from your living room, so I hope you do. Today we have a total body workout. As always, I want you to sit on a stable surface. If you're in a wheelchair, lock the wheels, take off those handlebars if you can, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start with some marching. As always, scoot towards the edge of your chair, belly button in towards your spine. If you need a break at any point for your upper body, sit back in the chair for a little bit, but keep moving your arms and legs. When you feel rested, scoot back forward. Let's switch to the next one. We're going to do arm circles. Big arm circles forward. Good. 3 more. And last one. Switch directions. In 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do just a little quick hamstring stretch. Warm up those legs. So you're going to kick one leg out, hinge forward at the hips. Do not round out your back. Okay. Core stays engaged, and I'm pivoting on my hips. Okay. So pivot till you feel a little stretch. Come off of it. Pivot. Come off. So just a little, 1 or 2 seconds. Not a long hold stretch here. Your hands don't have to be on your hips. That's just so you can see the pivot. But if that helps you to think about, so what you might be doing as you're pivoting is kind of pushing forward with your thumbs, pulling back and down with your fingers to kind of mimic the direction of your pelvis, which way it should be going. 3 more on each side. 2. And last one. Arms straight up overhead, as high as they'll go. The more you do these classes, hopefully, the higher your arms will be able to move. Now, if you want to make this harder, go ahead and grab some ankle weights, wrist weights, or hand weights. Pause the video, strap those suckers on, because we're about to get into more of the exercise portion. This was just kind of warming you up a little bit, loosening those legs and shoulders. So pause this, throw on some weights, grab some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, water bottles will do. Those are about a pound each, or a can of soup. Just something with a little bit of weight in your hands will make these that much more difficult, even if it's just a little bit of weight. And 2, and 1. All right, you're going to pick a leg, lift it up, core is engaged, hands are straight out in front of you, and you're doing what they call a fly jack, okay? So just the arms are moving here. Straight in front, straight out to the side. Elbows are fairly straight, not necessarily locked out. Lifting up that leg forces me to use my core more to stabilize my body. If you want to get a little bit of speed going, that's also going to destabilize your body and make your muscles work harder. Yeah. Keep going here. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Now we're going to go for more of a traditional jumping jack, so the hands are going out and overhead. Good. Get a little bit of speed. speed with control, okay? Does not at all mean my limbs are flopping around. I am very much in control of them. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to kick, alternating. This is why we pre-stretch those hamstrings a little bit, because I know for myself that can limit me a little bit. My hamstrings are tight. Your goal here is to get those knees as straight as you can as you lift the foot up. Core is engaged, trunk is vertical. Keep it up. Doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Cheated you on that left leg. And now we're going to go back to upper body. So you're going to curl and press. Okay. If you want the perfect sequencing here, it's palms into the shoulders. They're going to rotate in and forward as you press up. They're going to rotate in towards your body as you come down and then curl. So rotate, press, rotate in, and curl. That's too confusing, forget it. Curl, push those weights up. Whatever position your wrists end up in, they end up in. Still working the body. So this is a great, I mean, all of these classes, one of the things I like about them is you can be mobile. You can do them anywhere. You've seen me do them on multiple surfaces now. I had my little stool, but now I'm just on a random bench that I pulled into this garden. So option, if you are a mom and you have kids at the park and you just want to sit there and you're nursing a leg injury or something, you can pull up these classes on your phone and go through them sitting on a park bench while your kiddos are running around. You can do these from your wheelchair, as I've said before, just about anywhere that you can find a stable sitting surface. If you watched my last one, you could do them from a random rock wall, just somewhere to sit. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're gonna march and reach at the same time. So I'm gonna lift up my left leg and my right arm at the same time. Both go down, opposites come up. So core is engaged. Great opportunity to have those ankle weights and wrist weights strapped on at the same time so that you're really feeling the burn here. Another way to make it a little bit harder, add some momentum, add some speed. Good. And 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Elbows in at your side, wrists forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring those wrists out to the side. Most important part here is that shoulder blade squeeze at the end of the range of motion. So if your range is right here, totally fine. Just make sure that at the end of that, you are intentionally squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now there's a difference between squeezing those shoulder blades together and puffing the chest forward. Keep your core engaged. Think about anchoring everything to your spine. That will help eliminate some of that chest puffing. It's super humid here. I'm not complaining, but I'm dripping sweat. All right. Great to move, great to be alive, and we're super fortunate to be able to take this trip and bring you with us. So glad you could be here. 3, 2, 1. Bring those elbows up. Rotate the wrists up to vertical position here, so a 90-degree arc of motion. So for this one, what you're looking out for is I do not want those shoulders creeping into your ears. They should stay down and relaxed. You can squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit and maintain that posture the whole time. Core is still engaged, because a tendency here with this is that I'm going to puff my chest. I'm going to arch my back through the middle here. If I keep my core engaged, my back can stay in a neutral position. I'm not compensating in any direction to achieve more motion. Three, two, one, done. Great. And then I'm going to turn a little bit here. We're going to do one leg at a time, leg out to the side. Okay, as you're doing this, the knee stays over the toes. It's not this. It's not this. Okay, the leg moves as a unit. Really important here with, I mean, this is going to force your core to engage, because now you're taking away a little bit of that stability from your legs. Okay, so you are actually lifting that leg off the ground as you bring it out to the side. Trying to keep your core perfectly stabilized here. I can't see what you see, so hopefully I'm doing a decent job of this here. You're doing great. I hope you're sweating a little bit with me, especially if you have weights in your hands, around your wrists or ankles. You should be breaking a little bit of a sweat here. 2, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And switch directions. You do not need to turn. But if you're having trouble getting clearance of that leg, scoot forward a little bit more in your chair, and then you'll be able to clear that leg better. Okay, resetting my core. Bringing that leg out to the side, knee stays over the toes. Good job. Good. Sun's starting to shine through that beautiful big tree behind the camera. In 3, 2, 1. Great. Now we're going to get a little tricep action. So elbows up, right above the shoulders. Extend the elbows. So for this, theoretically here, the only thing moving is your upper arm. You want that lower arm to stay, or excuse me, when you're in that position, it's your lower arm that's moving, your upper arm that's staying perfectly still, but just hinging at the elbows, straight up towards the ceiling, down to the shoulder. Okay, that's your arc of motion. Elbows stay in. They're not playing out here. They stay in, tight to the head. Keep your chin up. Tendency is to drop that chin when you're doing a tricep press. Keep your chin up, eyes facing forward. My core is still engaged so that I'm not arching my back anywhere. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's get that heart rate back up. We're going to do a quick march, quick feet here. Keep your hands off of anything that forces your core to work harder to stabilize your body. Doing great. Breathe with me, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Get that full breath. In 3, 2, 1. Last exercise here. So hands are going up, out to the side, coming into the middle. back out, back down. Okay, up, in, out, down. Elbows are going to stay fairly straight throughout this whole motion. I don't really want them, when they come back down, I don't really want them having a rest period at all. So I want you to keep tension on your muscles the whole time. Time under tension will increase your strength. If you let them rest, obviously it's less time that you're doing work. So maximize this time. It's not a long video, so maximize this time together. Now, if you don't have a bench, you can drop, let's see if I can do it. You can drop those arms a little bit further, but stop them as soon as they get down to the bottom. Don't let them fall all the way down. Again, if you have weights in your hands, you should feel this really burning in your shoulders. A little finisher move. Avoid shrugging the shoulders. Okay, as you come back, shoulder blades squeeze, shoulder blades go down. Three, two, one. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Traveling with Exercise Dr. Sue's. If you love these videos, if you find them helpful and beneficial to your life, please share them with your friends so that way I can continue to make more. It gives me the motivation to keep going, okay? So please share them. Hit the subscribe button if you have no idea what that is. Ask your kids. But I just want to make sure that you know when the new content is coming out. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified that there is a new video. But as always, the most important thing is that you keep moving. So these videos are to help you with your daily function, with your range of motion, with your strength, with your overall health. Okay, so please keep doing these, keep coming back, keep moving every day. Make that commitment to yourself to move every day. Look forward to seeing you on our next adventure and back at home for more videos. Have a great day. Bye.